we are going to split the pool now. We're going to have lanes 2, 3, 4, 6, and 7. Lanes 2, 3, 4, 6, and 7 will be the starts. General warm-up will remain in lane 5. Lane 8 will be a pace lane.
Taylor, she got all of her own cuts, huh? Or she got one? Oh, that's cool. That's exciting. Wow, that's important. Where's Lowe's at this time? Yeah. No way. Oh, man. Yeah.
So I think we're gonna go.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Right. Yeah, that'd be fun. Try to make it a little enjoyable. Yeah, I am. Yeah. Close to Canada. Right, yeah, would you go up there?
This is a summertime.
Yeah, that's good. Oh, yeah, it's just cool up there. Yeah, so that's exciting to see that there.
we ask that everybody during the start of the events, when the whistle blows, please remain quiet, and also no flash photography at the start of the event. If we could please have everybody's attention, and please stand for playing our national anthem. Kidoki, we are ready to start with event number 29, girls, 12 and under.
Hello, everybody.
All right, that was Coach Blake Yeager. Welcome back to this afternoon's final session. First event today is the event 29, girls 12 and under 100-yard butterfly. We're going to give a special shout out to all of our listeners out there, especially a couple down in Auburn, Alabama, Allie and Ashley. Like to hear you guys listening. Woo! All right, we're going to be starting soon.
Only one swimmer, lane 4.
All right, heat 1 of the girls 100 butterfly is in the water. Lane 4, Addie Sanow from Munster. State time for this is a 107.69. She's a 50 in and looking pretty good. That was an amazing time drop for Addie. Congratulations.
Heat number 2. In lane number 1, from Portage, Isabella Flores. Lane 2, from Valparaiso, Julia Foster. Lane 3, from Lake Central.
Next up, we'll have Heat 2, the A final of this event.
Reminder that the state time for the girls 12 and under 100 butterflies is 107.69.
In lane 6, Harry Nelson. In lane 7, Ruben Maya Kirkham. In lane 8, Trombley Hannah Jordan.
In lane 1, Isabella Flores from Portage. Lane 2, Julia Foster from Valpo. Lane 3, Amana Abdullah from Lake Central. Lane 4, Emma Kursak from Valpo. Lane 5, Brenna Pancheo from Lake Central. Lane 6, Ari Nelson from The Waves. Lane 7, Mia Kirkham from Duneland. And in Lane 8, Hannah Jordan from Crown Point. Emma in Lane 4 already achieved the state cut time this morning, so let's see if any other girls can get the state cut time tonight.
With an early lead, Emma's in first. Emma touches first, with Ari Nelson touching second, and Brenna Pacheco finishing third.
Next up, we'll have event 30, the boys 12 and under 100-yard butterfly.
Our championship heat, event 30, boys 12 and under 100-yard butterfly. In lane 1, Otto Wildheart. I'm sorry, lane 2, Otto Wildheart. In lane 3, Charlie Olmstead. In lane 4, Maximus Kupon.
This is the boys A final. Lane 2, we have Otto Wildheart from from LaPorte. Lane 3, Charlie Olmstead from Munster. Lane 4, Maximus Kuban from Highland. Lane 7, Henry Kamenarek from Valpo. Lane 6, Danny Nieto from Crown Point. And Lane 7, Landon Whistler from Highland. The state time for this event is a 109.59. Looks like Henry has a nice lead, but Maximus is not too far behind him.
Just a reminder, state cut time is a 109.59.
25 yards to go. We'll see you next week. State cut 29.59.
It's going to be a battle to get first. And the win goes to Henry. Oh, actually, there was a tie for first. Congratulations, boys.
Henry and Maximus both tied for first.
And Danny Nieto touched third.
Next up, we have the girls 13-14 100 fly.
16-under girls, 100-yard butterfly, heat 1.
All right, the girls B final for the girls 14 and under 100-yard butterfly is in the water. In lane 2, we have Jessica Moore from Duneland. Lane 3, Emily Myers from The Waves. Lane 4, Emily Glass from Portage. Lane 5, Zoe Johnston from Portage. Lane 6, Ellison Cicero from Crown Point. And lane 7, Emily Loslewski from Valpo.
State cut time in this event is a 102.59.
Back one front. Oh.
And the winner of this heat goes to Zoe Johnston. Emily Glass gets second, and Emily Myers gets third.
Ladies behind the blocks, please relax. Heat 2, please relax. We are going to recalibrate the scoreboard. All the times are correct. We need to read the report so we get the correct names on the board. Ladies, please relax. We have about 3 or 4
There's going to be a slight break to recalibrate the scoreboard, even though all the times are correct. We'll be right back.
number 2. Final.
All right, we're back. Sorry for that delay, folks.
And in lane 1, from Valparaiso, Catherine Padilla. In lane 2, Taylor Hanley. Lane 3, Lexi Loreno. Lane 4, Andrea.
Okay, we're back with Heat 2, the A final of the girls 13-1400 fly. In lane 1, Catherine Padilla from Valpo. Lane 2, Taylor Hadley from Portage. Lane 3, Lexi Loreno from Duneland. Lane 4, Andrea Grash from Valpo. Lane 5, Kaya Cooper from LaPorte. Lane 6, Eliza Newt from Crown Point. Lane 7, Jory Irving from Valpo. And in lane 8, Lillian Cook from the Waves.
Reminder that the state cut in this event is a 102.59.
After the first 25, all the girls seem to be pretty neck and neck.
Eliza Newt has a slight lead over everyone after the first 50.
This is going to be a pretty tight race for first.
25 yards to go.
Reminder, the state cut is a 102.59.
And the winner of that heat was Kaya Cooper from LaPorte. Second place, Eliza Newt, and third place, Catherine Padilla.
Congrats, girls.
Championship heat, event 30. Event 32, boys, 14 and under 100 yards butterfly, championship heat. And lane 1, Katie Gray. Lane 2.
All right, this is now event 32, boys 14 and under 100-yard butterfly. This is the championship heat. Lane 1, we have Jamie Briggs from Highland. Lane 2, Colin Gingrich from Crown Point. Lane 3, Alex Kostick from Crown Point. Lane 4, Gabriel Ekschbach from Duneland. Lane 5, Trey Nash from Valpo. Lane 6, Ethan Moody from Duneland. Lane 7, Miles Ayerts from LaPorte. And Lane 8, Jake Taylor from Highland.
Age group state cut time in this event is 59.29, and this morning Gabriel Eschbach qualified for state.
Let's see if any other boy can do it. After the first 50, Alex Kostick's in the lead. Alex Kostick's looking really good to get this state cut. And Alex Kostick finishes first. He also gets the state cut. Gabriel Eschbach finishes second, and Trey Nash finishes third.
Both Alex and Gabriel got the state cut time.
Congrats, boys. All right, now is event 33, the girls 100-yard butterfly. Girls open 100-yard butterfly. B final is in the water. We have Hannah Letley from Valpo in lane 4. Senior state cut for this event is 100.59.
We will need the following swimmers to start making their way to the staging area. For the girls 12 and under 100 yard butterfly.
After the first 50, Hannah's still holding on strong.
Let's see if we can get Hannah home here. 1:11.97 was her time this morning. Easily underneath that. 1:09.
Hannah has an amazing time drop from this morning.
Congrats, Hannah.
Final heat, girls 100 yard butterfly. In lane 1, Kennedy Minter. In lane 2, Ellie Harkima.
Now we have the Heat 2, the A final for the 100 fly. In lane 1, Kennedy Minter from the Waves. Lane 2, Ellie Harkima from Lake Central. Lane 3, Kirsten West from Portage. Lane 4, Samantha Bafano from Munster. Lane 5, Janine Holloworth from Valpo. Lane 6, Allie Hoover from Crown Point. Lane 7, Caroline Donna from Mako. And in lane 8, Evelyn Ulola from Crown Point.
Reminder that the senior state cut in this event is a 100.59.
100.59.
After the first 50, Samantha's looking pretty good, but Allie Hoover and Janine are on her tail. Coming into the wall, your winner is Samantha Bafano, with Janine Holloworth touching second and Allie Hoover touching third. Congrats, girls.
Championship heat, boys 100 yard butterfly. In lane 1, Eric Tinsley. In lane 2,
all right, this is event 34, the boys open 100 yard butterfly. This is your championship heat. In lane 1, we have Eric Tinsley from Lake Central. Lane 2, Ezra Bonilla from Highland. Lane 3, Ricky Dameron from Highland. Lane 4, John Thrall from Lake Central. Lane 5, Jack Tinsley from Lake Central. Lane 6, Adam Hahn from Highland. Lane 7, Matt Jasick from Lake Central. And lane 8, Colin Erlusick from Crown Point.
State cut in this event is a 54.09.
Looks like John Wall, 54.63, the closest to making that cut. He's out to the early lead with 20 to 25 yards down, followed closely by his teammate Jack Tinsley. 54.09.
The boys are looking really strong after this first 50. Let's see if anyone can get this state cut.
John Thrall and Jack Tinsley are in the lead right now.
28.9. It's going to be Thrall running into the lead. 25 yards to go. Thrall first to touch with 25 yards left. Senior state time standards 54.09. Moving up on Thrall's Tinsley in lane 5. It's going to be John Thrall.
And your winner for this heat is going to be John Thrall.
followed by Jack Tinsley and Adam Hahn.
John Thrall, lane 4, underneath
John
the
Thrall
state
does get the state cut.
number.
Congrats.
Ladies, relax. We have an awards break.
All right, we're going to take an awards break for all the butterfly events.
Backstrokers, please relax. Over by the awards staging area, we should have a 1200 girl from the 100-yard butterfly. Also, 1200 boys from the 100-yard butterfly. Girls 12 and under 100-yard butterfly, finishing in 8th place. Hannah Jordan from Crown Point Swim Club. 7th place from Portage Focus Swim Club. Isabella Flores. 6th place, Lake Central Barracuda. Anna Abdullah.
Here come our
Julia Foster.
girls 12 and under 100 butterfly.
Swim Club, Maya Kirkham. Your top finishers are in 3rd place, Lake Central Barracuda, Rena Pacheco. Your runner-up in the Waves Swim Club, Ari Nelson. And your champion with a time of 107.55 on the state eighth cut, Umbridge Swim Club, Emma Persick.
All right, in 8th place, we have Hannah Jordan from Crown Point. In 7th place, Isabella Flores from Portage. Lane 6, Amana Abdul from Lake Central. Lane 5, Julia Foster from Valpo. In 4th place, we have Mia Kirkham from Duneland. 3rd place, Brenna Pacheco from Lake Central. 2nd place, Ari Nelson from the Waves. And 1st place, Emma Krask from Valpo. Emma Krask did get the state cut for that. Congrats, girls.
Next up, we'll have the awards presentation for Event 30, the boys 12 and under 100 fly.
Event 30, boys, over 100-yard butterfly. Here comes 6 swimmers. In 6th place, Tyler Hurricane Swim Club, Lance Fischler. And 5th place, for the 4th place, the Turtle Swim Club, Otto Wildheart.
Here are our boys walking to the podium now.
In 6th place, Landon Weisler from Highland. 5th place, Otto Wildheart from LaPorte. 4th place, Danny Nieto from Crown Point. 3rd place, Charlie Olmsted from Munster. And with a tie for 1st place, Henry Kamarsik from Valpo and Maximus Kuban from Highland. Congrats, boys.
Both times, 110.41. From Mount Rainier Swim Club, Henry Kamarsik. And from Highland Hurricane Swim Club, Maximus Kuban. Congratulations, boys. In the awards staging area, we also need the 1400 boys, 100-yard butterfly. Next award will be for the 1400 girls, 100-yard butterfly. Girls, 100-yard butterfly, finishing
All right, next event is the girls 14 and under 100-yard butterfly. Your top 8 finishers are walking up to the podium very shortly.
Taylor Hadley. In 6th place,
all right, in 8th place, we have Lillian Cook from the Waves. 7th place, Taylor Hadley from Portage. 6th place, Jory Irving from Valparaiso. 5th place, Andrea Grash from Valparaiso. 4th place, Lexi Lorino, Duneland. 3rd place, Catherine Padilla from Valparaiso. Your runner-up, we have Eliza Newt from Crown Point. And your championship for the girls 14 and under 100-yard butterfly is Kaya Cooper from LaPorte.
Congratulations, girls.
Have a round of applause for 14 and under girls 100-yard butterfly top 8 finishers. In the award staging area, our next event will be boys 14 and under 100-yard butterfly.
The next awards presentation will be for the boys 14 and under 100 butterfly.
100-yard butterfly top 8 finishers in the award staging area.
Those boys are walking out right now.
In 7th place from Highland Hurricanes Swim Club, Amy Briggs. 6th place, the Core Community Turbo Swim Club, Miles Harris. In 5th place from Front Swim Club, Colin Gingrich.
In 8th place, Jake Taylor from Highland. 7th place, Jamie Briggs from Highland. 6th place, Miles Aerts from LaPorte. 5th place, Colin Gingrich from Crown Point. 4th place, Ethan Moody from Duneland. 3rd place, Trey Nash from Valpo. Your runner-up is Gabriel Eschbach from Duneland. And the divisional champion is Alex Kostick from Crown Point. Both Alex and Gabriel got the age group state qualifying time. Congratulations, boys.
Alex Kostick. Congratulations, boys. Round of applause. 14 and under boys, 100-yard butterfly, top 8 finishers. In the award staging area, we should have the boys 100-yard flyers for event 34. That is the 15 and over.
Our next event is the girls 100-yard butterfly.
100-yard butterfly. Finishing in 8th place, Crown Point Swim Club, Evie Moloch. In 7th place, Portage Court.
The girls are making their way over to the podium right now.
6th place, Lake Central Barracuda, Ellie Markama.
All right, in 8th place, we have Evelyn Uloa from Crown Point. 7th place, we have Kirsten West from Portage. 6th place, Ellie Harkema from Lake Central. 5th place, Kennedy Minter from the Waves. 4th place, Caroline Donna from Mako. 3rd place, Allie Hoover from Crown Point Swim Club. 2nd place, Janine Holloworth from Valparaiso. And in 1st place, we have Samantha Buffano from Munster. Congrats, girls.
Can we have a round of applause for our top 8 finisher, girls?
Our next awards presentation will be for the boys 100 fly.
Our final awards presentation during our first break will be event 34. Boys 100-yard.
All right, the boys open 100-yard butterfly is making their way to the podium right now.
In 8th place, Colin Alexic from Crown Point. 7th place, Eric Tinsley from Lake Central. 6th place, Ezra Bonilla from Highland. 5th place, Matt Gasick from Lake Central. 4th place, Ricky Damron from Highland. 3rd place, Adam Hahn from Highland. Runner-up is Jack Tinsley from Lake Central. And the divisional champion is John Thrall from Lake Central. John also achieved the senior state cut time. Congratulations to all the boys 100 fly finalists.
Congratulations. Have a round of applause for our boys. 15 and over, 100-yard butterfly. Our next event.
The next event will be the girls 12 and under 50 back.
The B final, heat number 1, lane 1, Amy Mayo. Lane 2, Apple Villalpando. Lane 3, Izzy Barr. Lane 4, Grace Smith. Lane 5, Megan Volbinsky. Lane 6, Louie Davis. Lane 7, Katie Castle. And lane 8, Alaya Abdullah. This is starter.
All right, our bean final is in the water right now for the girls 12 and under 50-yard backstroke. In lane 1, we have Amy Mao from Munster. Lane 2, Apple Villalpando from Munster. Lane 3, Izzy Barr from Crown Point. Lane 4, Grace Stimac from Crown Point. Lane 5, Megan Zolvinsky from LaPorte. Lane 6, Lily Davis from Highland. Lane 7, Katie Castle from the Waves. And lane 8, Alani Abdullah from Lake Central. The age group state cut for this event is a 31.39. And the winner of that heat is Grace Stimac.
Izzy Barr got second and Megan got third. Next up, we have our A final. In lane 1 for the A final is Leilani Pincio from Highland. Lane 2 is Mary Elizabeth Cespedes from Valpo. Lane 3, Abby Donahue from Crown Point. Lane 4, Anna Cabra from Lake Central. Lane 5, Maddie Buckley from Dunlid. Lane 6, Emily Banstolas from Highland. Lane 7, Cassie Bretsky from Valpo. And lane 8, Mia Kirkham from Dunlid. This morning, Anna got the age group state cut time of 31.39.
Let's see if anyone else can do it.
Looks like the state cut 31.39. Only one centimeter that cut the scoring. However, 4 of them are all within a second of that state cut. It's going to be Cabrera first of all in lane 4.
It looks like Anna has a nice lead at the 25.
Remember, the state cut is a 31.39.
And Anna touches first, Abby Donahue touches third, and Maddie Buckley touches third. Touches third, Abby Donahue touches second.
Anna once again got the state qualifying time. Congrats, girls.
All right, next up is event 36, the boys 12 and under 50-yard backstroke. This is your B final. In lane 1, we have Cadence DeSmet from Valpo. Lane 2, Carter Trappier from Crown Point. Lane 3, Ian Kennedy from Valpo. Lane 4, Anthony Rodriguez from Lake Central. Lane 5, Landon Schmel from Valpo. Lane 6, Lucas Royster from Dunland. Lane 7, Peyton Snell from Lowell. And lane 8, Ian Seifker from LaPorte.
State cut in this event is a 31.89.
Lane 1 and lane 4 out Coming on here, Kaden DeSmet in lane number 1.
And looks like lane 1, Kaden DeSmet took the win in that one.
Heat 2, final heat in lane 1. Maximus.
Next up, we have Heat 2, the A final for the 50 back. In lane 1, Maximus Kuban from Highland. Lane 2, Peter Cotlin from Lowell. Lane 3, Cade Kennedy from Valpo. Lane 4, Miles Sark. Lane 5, Miles is from Mako. Lane 5, Callan Barrier from Duneland. Lane 6, Abbas Hakim from LaPorte. Lane 7, Court Wallace from Valpo. And in lane 8, Andrew Hayes from LaPorte. State cut is a 31.89, and this morning we had 2 state qualifiers.
Let's see if anyone can get the state cut. The boys all went out strong in the first 25. Let's see who can get to the wall first and if we can have any more state qualifiers. Looks like it is Callan Barrier from Duneland.
Miles got second, and third was Cade Kennedy.
Event 14, girls, 14 and under, 200-yard backstroke.
All right, next event is event 37, the girls 14 and under, 200-yard backstroke. There's only one heat for this one, so in lane 1 we have Edie Patterson from Valpo. Lane 2 we have Lauren Miskowczyk from LaPorte. Lane 3 Ruby Monroe from Lowell. Lane 4 Maria Polaveda from Munster. Lane 5 Abby Werner from Crown Point. Lane 6 Catherine Padilla from Valpo. Lane 7 Addie Vaught from Lowell. And lane 8 Maggie Cicero from Crown Point.
State cut in this event is a 2:15.59.
Maria's time from this morning's close to that state cut. Let's see if she can get it this afternoon.
Looks like in lane 4 from Munster, Maria Polaveda just off that state cut this morning. 2:15.59. Average splits on this race to somewhere in that 33 or 34 range. Probably out a little bit faster than that.
After the first 50, Maria is in the lead.
Abby Werner is close behind her.
Coming off the wall, 75 yards into the race. Werner taking over the lead in lane 6.
With 100 down and 100 left, Abby Werner has now taken the lead with Maria close behind.
Reminder, state cut time in this event is a 2:15.59.
Abby Werner is building her lead with less than a 75 to go. With a 50 left, Abby's first, and
Maria is still holding on to second.
Abby Werner looks really strong with it 25 left.
Let's see if she can get that age group state cut of 2:15.59.
She looks like she's going to get it. Oh, and she does. Abby Werner takes the win in that heat with a state cut, and Maria Poleva gets second. Third goes to Catherine Padilla from Valpo. Congrats, girls.
Next up, we'll have the boys 14 and under, 200 back.
Congratulations, ladies. Our next event is an N38 boys 14 and under 200-yard backstroke championship final.
All right, next event is event 38, boys 14 and under, 200-yard backstroke. In the A final, we have lane 2, Andy Dyba from Crown Point. Lane 3, Alex Kostick from Crown Point. Lane 4, Isaac Martin from Munster. Lane 5, Ford Crackle from Lake Central. Lane 6, Ian Whiteman from Portage. And lane 7, Miles Ayerts from LaPorte.
State cut in this event is a 2:11.09.
Isaac Martin's really close to that state cut. Let's see if he can get it.
Entry state cut 211.09. That's 211.09. This morning's swim by Isaac Martin, lane 5, lane 4 from Munster was 211.50. Less than half a second off of the state cut. He's going to be challenged here by Alex Kostick. What a great 100 butterfly earlier this evening in lane number 3.
Looks like Alex Kostick is holding the lead after the first 50.
But Isaac Martin's not that far behind him.
Coming into the halfway point of this race, followed closely by Kostick, Ford Crackle on lane 5.
After the first 100, Isaac Martin's in the lead with Alex Kostick in second and Ford Crackle in third.
Let's see what happens in the second half of this race.
Alex Kostick looks like he's slightly dying, but Isaac is still in the lead, and Ford Crackle's right behind Alex.
35 and 34 seconds if they're going to make the state cut. 211.09. Kostick and Martin on pace. Kostick trying to move up on the field here. It looks like Isaac Martin in lane 4.
Alex Kostick is pulling back for this win. Let's see who pulls it off.
Looks like it's going to be Alex Kostick with the win in that heat.
Alex Kostick got first with Isaac Martin in second. Both boys were under the state cut time of 2:11.09.
Ford Crackle got third, and Ethan Whiteman got fourth.
Next up, we have the girls open 200 back. Only one swimmer in the B final for this event, and that's Morgan Heggie from Crown Point.
Senior state time for this event is a 2:13.59.
Morgan's looking good after the first 25, and her coach is cheering her on from the bulkhead.
After the first 50, Morgan's split is a 42.72. Let's hope she drops time from this morning.
I think she can do it.
Me too.
Just a few weeks ago, Morgan finished up her senior year of high school swimming at Crown Point High School.
Wow, that's a great accomplishment.
It is. Morgan's just about halfway through the race and still holding on strong.
Halfway home, Morgan hiking from Crown Point. 100 yards to go.
With just a 75 left, Coach John is keeps cheering her on from the bulkhead.
With 50 yards to go.
50 left, and she's looking really good.
Her time this morning again, 3:01. 0.84. See if we can get home. Maybe break 3 minutes here. Coming in 25 yards left. She's 2:38.
25 left, and Morgan is still holding on strong.
Let's hope she drops time from this morning of her time of 3:01.84.
Coming into the finish.
She's
here.
coming into the wall hot.
3:01.84 this morning.
Oh, it's a still great time for Morgan Heggie.
And a slight drop from this morning.
Championship meet.
All right, our A final is about to get into the water for the girls' open 200-yard backstroke. In lane 1, we have Caroline Donna from Mako. Lane 2, Morgan Gear from Duneland. Lane 3, Catherine Lang from the Waves. Lane 4, Madeline Billings from Duneland. Lane 5, Emma Barr from Crown Point. Lane 6, Shannon McCall from Valpo. Lane 7, Gillian Golaski from Portage. And Lane 8, Penny Lawrence from Duneland. Reminder that the state cut for this event is a 2:13.59.
Maddie Billings was just off the state cut this morning. Let's see if she or anybody else can get it tonight.
Senior state time for this event, 2:13.59. 2:13.59. Looks like Billings from Duneland was just off that cut this morning. Emma Barr less than a second and a half of that cut as well, by 5. Billings has to early lead to be out around 31 seconds, 30 points.
Maddie Billings and Emma Barr are in the lead.
Forward to make that cut. Looking for somewhere around 104, 105 in the turn here. Their time this morning, we're 2:14 and 2:15 respected coming in the wall here.
With 100 down and 100 to go, Maddie Billings is in the lead with Emma Barr in second place.
Catherine Link is in third.
Billings starting to pull away a little bit here with 50 yards to go. Looking
50 left, Maddie Billings still in the lead with Emma Barr in second. Let's see if the girls can get that state cut.
Reminder, the state cut is a 213.59.
13.59. Let's see if we can get it home here. 213.59 is the cut.
Maddie Billings finishes first and she gets the state cut. Emma Barr finishes second. And Morgan Gear finishes third.
Good job, girls. Next up, we have event 40, the boys open 200-yard backstroke. This is the A final, and Jackson Smith from Crown Point is the only swimmer in this event. Let's see how he does.
His time this morning was a 2:15.93. The senior state time's a 2:03.79.
Let's see how he does. And Jackson's off.
Time this morning was 2:15.93.
Jackson's first split of this 200 was a 30.31.
About 30.31. Senior state cut 2:03.79. His time this morning once again was 2:15.93.
Jackson Smith is looking really good with 100 down and 100 left.
He's still in the lead.
Well, obviously he's the only one swimming it.
Pace, Jackson Smith out 103.
Jackson has a 50 left and he's looking pretty darn good.
Like I said, once again, Jackson Smith time this morning 2:15.93. All right, let's see if we can get home. Break 2:14 here. Let's see if we can do that. Come on, Jackson. 2:15.93 is your best time this morning.
And Jackson finishes first in his heat.
And did the event.
And he dropped time from this morning. Congrats, Jackson.
Way to go.
Our next event is event 41, the girls 12 and under 50-yard freestyle.
After the 50 freestyles are all done, we'll have an awards presentation.
50-yard freestyle.
All right, our B final's about to hop up on the blocks. The age group state time for this event is a 27.29.
Lane 4, we got Mrs. Norman. Lane 5,
All right, in lane 1, we have Leilani Pachino from Highland. Lane 2, Maddie Buckley from Duneland. Lane 3, Maya Kirkham from Duneland. Lane 4, Allison Norman from Duneland. Lane 5, Emma Krask from Valpo. Lane 6, Maeda Henderson from Duneland. Lane 7, Izzy Barr from Crown Point. And Lane 8, Abby Donahue from Crown Point.
State time is at 27.29. All your swimmers in this heat will all within about 7 tenths of a second of each other. First to the wall looks like lane number 4. It's Allison Norman in lane number 4. Moving up on her teammate Henderson over there in lane 6. Looks like we got Henderson over there in lane 6. 28.
All right, our winner for that B final is Maeda Henderson. Emma Krask finishes second, and Allison Norman finishes third.
Next up, we have the A final. In lane 1 for the A final, Megan Zolvinsky from LaPorte. Lane 2, Isabella Flores from Portage. Lane 3, Amana Abdullah from Lake Central. Lane 4, Julia Foster from Valpo. Lane 5, Brenna Prancheo from Lake Central. Lane 6, Anna Cabrut from Lake Central. Lane 7, Emily Banstolas from Highland. And Lane 8, Mary Elizabeth Sespeeds from Valpo. Just a reminder, the age group state cut time in this event is a 27.29.
Let's see if any of the girls can get it. 4 of the girls are under 28, so that's a good chance for them to get that age group state cut.
This morning, Julia Foster was the closest to getting it.
And the girls are off.
Everybody within 2/10 of a second. Come down in the middle of the lanes here.
This looks like it's going to be a close race after the first 25.
And your winner is Julia Foster. Congrats. Second place goes to Amana Abdullah. And third place goes to Anna Cabrad.
Congrats, girls.
Next event is event 42, the boys 12 and under 50-yard freestyle. Your B final finishers are Christian Kurtz from Hobart in lane 1, Jonah Lee from Valpo in lane 2, Danny Nieto from Crown Point in lane 3, George Patterson from Valpo in lane 4, Kalen Barrier from Duneland in lane 5, Landon Schmel from Valpo in lane 6, Ian Kennedy from Valpo in lane 7, and Rowan Plants from Lowell in lane 8. The state cut for the boys 12 and under 50-yard free is a 27.39. Let's see if any of the boys can get it.
Crown Point in lane 3, being pushed by Patterson in lane 4. At the finish, stay down, Patterson.
Your winner for that, he is George Patterson. Danny Nieto finishes second. And Jonah Lee finishes third.
Next up, we'll have Heat 2, the A final for the boys 12 and under 50 free. In lane 1, Lucas Royster from Duneland. Lane 2, Hashan Karante from Valpo. Lane 3, Caden DeSmet from Valpo. Lane 4, Andy Zane from Munster. Lane 5, Cal Bowman from Lake Central. Lane 6, Miles Sark from Mako. Lane 7, Charlie Olmstead from Munster. And in lane 8, Maximus Kuban from Highland. Andy was the closest to the age group state cut time of 27.39 this morning.
Again, 4 guys are under that 28.0. Let's see if any of them can get that state cut.
state cut, 27.39. First in the wall looks like lane 5. Bowman from Lake Central.
Lane 5 is looking really good after the first 25.
Bowman from Lake Central.
He's really pulling ahead of the rest of the group.
And it's going to be lane 5, Cal Bowman. Second place goes to Caden DeSmet, and third place goes to Andy Zhang.
Cal Bowman, your winner for that event, also got the age group state cut time. Congrats, boys.
And then 43, girls 14 and under, 50-yard freestyle. Consolation finals in lane 1, Jory Irving, and lane 2, Melanie.
Your next event is event 43, the girls 14 and under 50-yard freestyle. Your B final finishers are Jory Irving from Valpo, Bella Newt from Crown Point, Ruby Monroe from Lowell, Eliza Newt from Crown Point, Angela Rezenkowski from Munster, Catherine Padilla in lane 6 from Valpo, Edie Patterson from Valpo in lane 7, and in lane 8, Allison Cicero from Crown Point.
State cut in this event is a 25.59.
State cut in this, 25.59. Pretty close heat here. Lanes 2 and 3 look like first of all. A great turn over there. Lane number 6 from Munster. Sorry, lane number 5 from Munster. Angelica is her winner, 27.11. Heat number 2, championship final. Munster in lane 1, Mary Buck.
Winner of the B final was lane 5, Angelica from Munster.
In lane 3,
Next up, we have the A final. Lane 1, Mary Buck from Munster. Lane 2, Taylor Hadley from Portage. Lane 3, Lillian Cook from the Waves. Lane 4, Abby Warner from Crown Point. Lane 5, Kylie LaChapelle from Crown Point. Lane 6, Andrea Grash from Valpo. Lane 7, Anna Marie Easter from Dunlin. And lane 8, Emily Glass from Portage. Abby achieved the age group state cut time this morning. Let's see if anybody else can join her.
Abby Warner had the state cut this morning at 25.59. She's up quick.
Just a reminder, the age group state cut time is 25.59.
Lane 3, quick to the wall. It's Cook. Cook, LaChapelle, and Warner.
Girls in the middle of the pool are fighting for first place.
It's going to be Warner and LaChapelle, 25.59.
Winner for that heat's going to be Abby Werner, with Kylie LaChapelle taking second and Lillian Cook taking third.
Abby Werner once again qualified for the age group state cut time, and Kylie LaChapelle also, never mind, she did not qualify for age group state, but she did break 26 seconds.
Consolation final. Lane 1, Stoner. In lane 2, Ethan Whistler. Lane 3, Ethan Moody. Lane 4, Jake.
Our next event for tonight is going to be event 44, the boys open 50-yard freestyle. Oh, I'm sorry, the boys 14 and under 50-yard freestyle.
In lane 8, Aiden McKenzie. Mr. Referee.
Our B final includes Drew Stoner from Union Township, Ethan Whistler from Highland, Ethan Moody from Dunland, Jake Taylor from Highland, Brandon Ogjanovich from Munster, Ethan Whiteman from Portage, Ashton Statsko from Dunland, and Aiden McKenzie from Valpo.
Age group state cut in this event is 24.19.
Taylor from Highland Hurricanes, one glove up first. Coming down the stretch, trying to stretch this one out. It's going to be Taylor from the Hurricanes.
Your winner for that heat is going to be Jake Taylor, with Ethan Whiteman finishing second and Brandon finishing third.
Championship final.
Next up, we have Heat 2, the A final. In lane 1, Trey Nash from Valpo. Lane 2, Colin Gingrich from Crown Point. Lane 3, Alex Kostick from Crown Point. Lane 4, Gabriel Eschbash from Dunlin. Lane 5, Isaac Martin from Munster. Lane 6, Walter Cotland from Lowell. Lane 7, Thomas Tinsley from Lake Central. And Lane 8, Miles Ertz from LaPorte, sorry.
And lane 7 from Lake Central is Thomas Tinsley. And in lane 8 from the hospital, Miles Ertz, Mr. Referee. State cut 24.19.
This morning, Gabriel got the age group state cut time of 24.19, but several others were close to the cut. Let's see if they can get it tonight.
Alex Kostick looks really good right now.
Let's see who will get to the wall first.
And it's going to be Alex Kostick touching first.
Gabriel Eschbass got second, and third was Isaac Martin.
Alex Kostick also got the state cut for that event. Congrats.
Next up, we'll have the girls open 50 freestyle. Heat 1 is the B final with Catherine Lank from the Waves in lane 1, Kennedy Minter from the Waves in lane 2, Penny Lawrence from Dunlin in lane 3, Shannon McCall from Valpo in lane 4, Maitland Plants from Lowell in lane 5, Ellie Harkima from Lake Central in lane 6, Kirsten West from Portage in lane 7, and Allie Burris from Munster in lane 8.
Senior state time for this event is a 25.09.
Your state cut for this event, 25.09. Also, we need to have the 1,200 girls 50-yard backstroke.
Girls are looking really good at this first 25. Let's see if anyone can drop from this morning.
For event 35 and event 36 boys, 1,200 50-yard backstroke for Kudo Award staging area. In lane 3, Penny Lawrence touches first.
Your winner for this heat is going to be Kennedy Minter touching first, Penny Lawrence touching second, and Shannon McCall touching third. Our A final is up now. In lane 1, we have Allie Hoover from Crown Point. Lane 2, Evelyn Uloa from Crown Point. Lane 3, Hannah Shepard from Valpo. Lane 4, Samantha Bafano from Munster. Lane 5, Hannah Robbins from Munster. Lane 6, Madeline Billings from Dunland. Lane 7, Janine Holloworth from Valpo. And in lane 8, we have Caroline Donna from Mako. Reminder that the senior state cut is a 25.09. Let's see if any girl can get the state cut.
In lane 6 from Dunland Swim Club, Madeline Billings. In lane 7 from Valparaiso Swim Club, Janine Holward. And in lane 8 from Mako Swim Club, Caroline Danya. Madam referee.
All right, the girls are stepping up on the block for the A final of the girls Open 50 Freestyle.
Don't forget that the senior state cut time is a 25.09.
Looks like first in the wall is going to be lane 3, Shepard from Valparaiso popping up first. There comes the 2 Munster girls in lanes 4 and 5. A little too close to the ball, looks like lane 3.
Touching first, Hannah Shepard. Touching second, we have Hannah Robbins.
And third is Samantha Bafano. Our next event is going to be event 46, the boys open 50-yard freestyle.
50-yard backstroke within the awards area.
All right, our B final for the boys 50-yard freestyle includes Colin O'Sulk from Crown Point in lane 3, Matt Jasek from Lake Central in lane 4, Pablo Nieto from Crown Point in lane 5, and Avian Maiden from Highland in lane 6. Senior state cut for the boys is a 22.69. It's going to be a close race between lanes 3 and 4. Matt Jasek looks like he's pulling out the lead. And the winner for that heat is Matt Jasek. Colin touched third and Pablo touched, Colin touched second and Pablo touched third.
Championship heat.
Next up, we have Heat 2, our A final in this event. Lane 1, Talon Aporsky from Portage. Lane 2, Matthew Dumsky from Crown Point. Lane 3, Jack Tinsley from Lake Central. Lane 4, John Thrall from Lake Central. Lane 5, Eric Tinsley from Lake Central. Lane 6, Jackson Smith from Crown Point. Lane 7, Scott Robbins from Munster. And in Lane 8, Kyle Seward from Valpo. Senior state cut time is a 22.69. This morning, John Thrall achieved that time. Let's see if anybody else can join him this afternoon. John Thrall was the first to flip. Let's see who can bring it home.
Winner for this heat looks like it's going to be John Thrall. Second place, Jack Tinsley, and in third place, Eric Tinsley.
John Thrall once again got the senior state cut time.
Congrats, boys.
We're now going to take an awards break to do the presentations for the backstroke and freestyle events.
Will be events 35, 36, 1200 boys and girls, 50-yard backstroke. Can we please have all of those final 8 swimmers heading to the awards area?
All right, walking out is event 35, the 12 and under girls 50-yard backstroke. In 8th place, we have Leilani Pequeno from Highland Hurricanes. 7th place, Cassie Bretsky from Valparaiso. 6th place, Mary Elizabeth Sespeeds from Valparaiso. 5th place, Maya Kirkham from Duneland Swim Club. 4th place, Emily Bansolas from Highland. 3rd place, Maddie Buckley from Duneland. 2nd place, Abby Donahue from Crown Point. And your champion for the girls 12 and under 50-yard backstroke is Anna Cabrad from Lake Central Barracudas. Anna also got the age group state cut. Congrats, girls.
Congratulations, ladies.
Next up will be the awards for event 36, the boys 12 and under, 50 back.
Event 36, 12 and under boys, 50-yard backstroke. Finishing in 8th place from Valparaiso Swim Club, Court Wallace. Finishing in 7th place from LaPorte Community Turbo Swim Team, Andrew Hayes. In 6th place from Highland Hurricanes Swim Club, Max.
In 8th place in this event, Court Wallace from Valpo. 7th, Andrew Hayes from LaPorte. 6th, Maximus Kuban from Highland. 5th, Peter Cotlin from Lowell. 4th place was Abbas Hakim from LaPorte. 3rd place, Cade Kennedy from Valpo. Runner-up is Miles Sark from Mako. And the divisional champion is Callan Barrier from Duneland. Callan also achieved the age group state cut time with a swim. Congrats, boys.
Barrier. Have a round of applause for these boys.
Now the awards for event 37, the girls 14 and under, 200-yard backstroke. Your A final girls are walking out right now. In 8th place from Crown Point, we have Maggie Cicero. 7th place from Lowell, Addie Vaught. 6th place from Valparaiso, Edie Patterson. In 5th place from LaPorte is Lauren Miskowitz. 4th place from Lowell is Ruby Monroe. 3rd place from Valparaiso is Catherine Padilla. 2nd place from Munster is Maria Maravea. And your divisional champion for the girls 14 and under 200-yard backstroke is Abby Werner from Crown Point. Abby Werner got the age group state cut in that event. Congrats, girls.
Next we'll have the presentation for event 38, the boys 14 and under, 200 back. The boys are making their way over to the podium right now. In 6th place, Miles Ertz from LaPorte. 5th place, Andy Dyba from Crown Point. 4th place, Ethan Whiteman from Portage. 3rd place, Ford Crackle from Lake Central. Runner-up was Isaac Martin from Munster, and the divisional champion was Alex Kostick from Crown Point. Both Alex and Isaac achieved the age group state cut time in this event. Congrats, boys.
Now is the awards for event 39, the girls open 200-yard backstroke. The girls are walking to the podium right now. In 8th place from Duneland, we have Penny Lawrence. In 7th place from Mako, Caroline Donna. In 6th place from Portage, Jillian Galaski. In 5th place from Valparaiso, Shannon McCall. 4th place from the Waves, Catherine Link. 3rd place from Duneland is Morgan Gear. And in 2nd place from Crown Point, Emma Barr. And your champion for the girls' 200-yard backstroke is Madeline Billings from Duneland. Madeline achieved the senior state cut in this event. Congrats, girls.
Next up, we'll have the awards for Event 40, the boys open 200 back. The only A finalist in this event was Jackson Smith, who won the event. Congrats, Jackson.
As you can see, Jackson Smith is holding up a sign asking one of our my fellow commentator, Becca, to prom. Becca's obviously saying yes. She looks super happy. Congrats, Jackson and Becca. And congrats, Jackson, for placing first in his event.
What? The top 8 finishers for event 41, the girls 12 and under 50 freestyle, are walking out to the podium now. In 8th place, Mary Elizabeth Cespedes from Valpo. 7th place, Megan Zolvinsky from LaPorte. 6th place, Emily Banstolis from Highland. 5th place, Isabella Flores from Portage. 4th place, Brenna Pancheo from Lake Central. 3rd place, Anna Caprid from Lake Central. Runner-up was Amana Abdullah from Lake Central, and the divisional champion was Julia Foster from Valpo. Congratulations to all of the 50 free finalists.
In 3rd place, Lake Central Barracuda, Anya Cabrud. Anna Cabrud, sorry Anna. Your runner-up from Lake Central Barracuda, Amana Abdullah. And your champion with a time of 27.33 from Valparaiso Flip Club, Julia Foster. Have a round of applause for our 1200 girls 50-yard freestyle top 8 finishers. Our next up will be our boys.
All right, now is the awards for event 42, boys 12 and under 50-yard freestyle. Boys are stepping up to the podium now. In 8th place, we have Maximus Kuban from Highland. 7th place, Lucas Royster from Duneland. 6th place, Miles Stark from Mako. 5th place, Hashan Catarante from Valparaiso. 4th place, Charlie Olmsted from Munster. 3rd place, Andy Zhang from Munster. 2nd place, Caden DeSmet from Valparaiso. And in 1st place, Cal Bowman from Lake Central. Cal got the state cut in that event. Congrats, boys.
And your champion with a state time of 26.50, Lake Central Barracudas, Cal Bowman. One more round of applause. 1200 boys, 50-yard freestyle, top 8 finishers.
The top 8 finishers for the girls 13, 14, 50 free are making their way to the podium now. In 8th place from Valpo, Andrea Grash. With a tie for 6th place, we had both Anna Marie Easter from Duneland and Emily Glass from Portage. 5th place went to Taylor Hadley from Portage. 4th place, Mary Buck from Munster. 3rd place was Lillian Cook from the Waves. Runner-up was Kylie LaChapelle from Crown Point, and your divisional champion was Abby Werner from Crown Point. Abby also achieved the age group state qualifying time. Congrats, girls.
Congratulations, ladies. Our next event for awards will be event 44, boys 14 and under, 50-yard freestyle, finishing in 7th place.
All right, now the awards for event 44, the boys 14 and under, 50-yard freestyle. In 7th place, we have Miles Aerts from LaPorte. 6th place from Valpo, we have Trey Nash. 5th place from Lake Central is Thomas Tinsley. 4th place from Crown Point is Colin Gingrich. 3rd place from Munster is Isaac Martin. Your runner-up from Duneland is Gabriel Eschbach. And then your champion of the boys 14 and under 50-yard freestyle is Alex Kostick from Crown Point. Alex and Gabriel both achieved the state cut in that event. Congrats.
Congratulations, boys. Next round of awards will be event 45, girls 50 freestyle, finishing in 8th place.
Next up are the awards for the girls Open 50 freestyle.
7th place, Operation Slow Club, Dean Allward. 6th place, Open Slow Club, Madeline Billings.
In 8th place, Evelyn Ulola from Crown Point. 7th place, Janine Holloworth from Valpo. 6th place, Madeline Billings from Duneland. 5th place was Caroline Donna from Mako. 4th place was Allie Hoover from Crown Point. 3rd place was Samantha Buffano from Munster. Runner-up was Hannah Robbins from Munster, and the divisional champion was Hannah Shepard from Valpo. Congrats, girls.
Hannah Shepard. Congratulations, ladies.
All right, the last awards break for right now goes for event 46, the boys open 50-yard freestyle.
In 8th place, we have Operator Swim Club, Miles Seward. 7th place, Quarter Swim Club, Talent Jaworski.
In 8th place from Valparaiso, you have Kyle Seward. In 7th place from Portage, Talon Jaworski. In 6th place from Munster, Scott Robbins. In 5th place from Crown Point, Jackson Smith. In 4th place from Crown Point, Matthew Dumsky. In 3rd place from Lake Central, Eric Tinsley. 2nd place from Lake Central, Jack Tinsley. And your boys 50-yard freestyle champion goes to John Thrall from Lake Central. John Thrall also achieved the senior state cut for that event. Congrats, boys.
Girls, 12 and under 50-yard rush stroke in lane 1, Lexi Geisler.
Next up, we have event 47, the girls 12 and under 50 breaststroke. Heat 1, our B final, has Lexi Geisler from Valpo in lane 1. In lane 2, Cassie Bretsky from Valpo. Lane 3, Amana Abdullah from Lake Central. Lane 4, Maddie Buckley from Duneland. Lane 5, Raylan Miller from Lowell. Lane 6, Allison Norman from Duneland. Lane 7, Miata Henderson from Duneland. And in lane 8, Delana Plant from Highland. Age group state cut time in this event is a 35.89.
Taking the win in that heat is Amana Abdullah from Lake Central. Maeda Henderson finishes second, and Raylan Miller finishes third.
Event 47 girls, 12 and under 50 breaststroke, and lane 1 from Highland Hurricane, Eva Nordine.
All right, our A final for the girls, 12 and under 50-yard breaststroke. Lane 1, Ava Nordike from Highland. Lane 2, from Valpo, Julia Foster. Lane 3, from Duneland, Bray Lee Brown. Lane 4, from Duneland, Tegan Werner. Lane 5, from Munster is Amy Mao. Lane 6, from Lake Central is Alexa Smith. Lane 7, from Hobart is, from LaPorte is Lila Gilles. And in lane 8, from Highland is Aaron White.
Age group state cut time in this event is 35.89.
Age group state time, 35.89. Looks like 2, 3 swimmers, 4 swimmers all within a second of the state cut here at 35.89. Onto the early lead, pulling a halt shot in lane number 3. It looks like it's going to be Brown from Duneland turning first, followed by her teammate in lane 4. Coming up off the wall, it looks like it's Brown. Trying to hold on to this lead here, 35.89. Here comes Werner, her teammate. Outside over there in lane 6, it's Smith at the finish, 36.4.
And your winner for that heat. Oh, there was a tie for the first place for that heat goes to Tegan Werner and Alexa Smith. Third place goes to Braylee Brown.
Congrats, girls. Next up, we have event 48, the boys 12 and under 50 breaststroke. For our B final, in lane 1, we have Callan Barrier from Duneland. Lane 2, Evan Moody from Duneland. Lane 3, Court Wallace from Valpo. Lane 4, Charlie Olmstead from Munster. Lane 5, Henry Kermansik from Valpo. Lane 6, Paul Buck from Munster. Lane 7, Liam Gubbins from Crown Point. And in lane 8, Colin Gallagher from Lake Central.
State cut in the boys 12 and under 50-yard breaststroke is a 36.49.
Adrian state time in this event, 36.49. Divisional time, 43.79. First to the wall, it's in lane 4, Charlie Olmstead. Looks like Olmstead from Munster in lane 4 is going to hold on here.
The winner for this heat is Charlie Olmstead. Paul Buck finishes second, and Court Wallace finishes third.
Heat 2, lane 1 from Lake Central, Anthony Rodriguez. And lane 2 from Crown Point Swim Club, William Terry.
All right, our A final for the boys 12 and under 50 breaststroke is lane 1, Anthony Rodriguez from Lake Central. Lane 2, William Tarrant from Crown Point. Lane 3, Hishan Cadarante from Valpo. Lane 4, Cal Bowman from Lake Central. Lane 5, Cade Kennedy from Valpo. Lane 6, Freddie Robbins from Highland. Lane 7, Ian Kennedy from Valparaiso. And in lane 8, Rowan Plants from Lowell.
Age group state cut time in this event is a 36.49. This morning, Cal Bowman already achieved that time. Let's see if anybody else can join him.
Age group state time 36.49. Cal Bowman had the cut in lane 4, 35.01. Let's see if we get a couple more people to make this cut here. Bowman touches first to the long haul, closely by Kennedy from Bolton.
Bowman's looking really good after this first 25.
State cut 36.49. Here comes Kennedy trying to push him along there. Bowman already has the cut. Can Kennedy get it? 36.49.
Bowman finishes first, Kennedy finishes second, and Freddie Robinson finishes third.
The first two finishers in that heat both got the state cut time. Congrats, boys. Okay, I'll be back.
Ladies, can you please relax? We have a 5-minute courtesy break for swimmers that are swimming back-to-back events. We have a 5-minute courtesy break.
There's going to be a 5-minute courtesy break for swimmers swimming back-to-back events. We'll be back. All right, we are back for event 49, girls 14 and under, 200-yard breaststroke. Our A final includes Bella Newt from Crown Point in lane 1, Anna Evelazor from Highland in lane 2, Angelica Rezinkowski from Munster in lane 3, Lexi Lorino from Duneland in lane 4, Anne-Marie Easter from Duneland in lane 5, Maya Ferlege in lane 6 from Lake Central, Jamie Baker in lane 7 from Lowell, and Aaron White from Highland in lane 8. After the first 50, Lexi is in the lead.
Coming in the halfway point of this race, Marino from Newland. Ultimately, the top needs to be about 115, 116 at the turn, and he will stop. Miguel's 40.2 to 41.4.
Lexi Loreno is still in the lead. With just a 50 left, Lexi Loreno looks to be still in the lead, but Angelica Rezinkowski is behind her, and so is Anne-Marie. The age group state cut for this event is a 237.59.
25 yards to go, it's all Lexi Loreno.
With less than a 25, Lexi is still in the lead. Lexi Loreno gets first. Anne-Marie gets second, and Angelica gets third. Now we have event 50, the boys 14 and under 200-yard breaststroke.
Boys, 14 under 200-yard breaststroke. In lane 4, from Union Township Football, Drew Stoner.
In the B final, we only have one swimmer, Drew Stoner from Union Township.
The state cut for the boys 14 and under 200-yard breaststroke is a 232.19. Drew's first 50 split looks pretty good.
Let's see if he can hold on for the last 150.
With 100 down and 100 left, Drew looks good.
With 50 yards to go in lane number 4, Drew from
Drew's looking really good with a 50 left.
0.95. He's 46 or under. If he can break the 3 double overtime from this morning.
Let's just see if Drew can drop from his time this morning.
He's looking pretty strong on his last 25.
And Drew finishes first in his heat. Congrats, Drew. All right, our A final for the boys, 14 and under, 200-yard breaststroke. In lane 1, Jamie Briggs from Highland. Lane 2, Andy Dyba from Crown Point. Lane 3, Abbas Hakim from Hope from LaPorte. Lane 4, Brandon Ojanovic from Munster. Lane 5, Aiden McKenzie from Valpo. Lane 6, Walter Coltland from Lowell. Lane 7, Ashton Statsko from Duneland. And in lane 8, Will Fairbairn from Duneland. Reminder that the state cut for this event is a 232.19. This morning, Brandon Ojanovic got the state cut, but let's see if anyone else can get it. After the first 25, everyone's looking pretty strong.
Brandon in lane 4 seems to be pulling ahead for an early lead.
Brandon split's looking really good.
Bogdanovich off to an early lead. Followed closely by Valpo's Aiden McKenzie.
Go, Will!
$100 down, 100 to go. Brandon's looking really good. But so is Aiden McKenzie in lane 5 from Valpo. 50 left. Brandon's still holding strong. So is Aiden McKenzie.
Let's see if either of them can get the state cut time of 2:32.19.
Abbas Hakeem looks like he's pulling closer to the leaders.
Brandon O'Gannon in lane 4, followed by Ada McKenzie in lane number 5.
Looks like Brandon's gonna be our champion for the boys 14 and under 200-yard breaststroke. Aiden finishing second and Abbas Hakeem finishing third.
Good job, boys. Next up, we have event 51, the girls open 200 breaststroke.
Championship heat, then 51 girls 200-yard breaststroke. Shooting in lane 3, with crown points from Allie Woodford. In lane 4, from Lake Central Girls Leaders, Ali Arkima. In lane 5, Woodford Softball, Morgan Gear. Madam number 3.
We only have 3 swimmers in the A final tonight. In lane 3, Allie Hoover from Crown Point. Lane 4, Ellie Harkima from Lake Central. And in lane 5, Morgan Gear from Duneland. Senior state cut time in this event is a 2:34.19.
After the first 50, all 3 girls are looking pretty strong.
Coming into the halfway point of this race. Ellie Arkima in lane 4 from Lake Central Barracudas on 1:15.
Halfway done and halfway to go. All 3 girls are still looking really strong with Ellie Harkema still in the lead.
With a 50 left, Ellie Harkima is still in the lead. Let's see if she can get the state cut time of 2:34.19.
And Ellie Harkema wins that heat with Morgan Gear finishing second and Allie Hoover coming into the wall at third.
Good job, girls.
Next event is event 52, the boys open 200-yard breaststroke. The A final includes Pablo Nieto from Crown Point in lane 3, Scott Robbins from Munster in lane 4, and John Thrall from Lake Central in lane 5. The senior state cut for this event is a 219.29. Let's see if any of the boys can get it.
Senior state time in this event, 219.29. State time for Munster was 222.73 this morning. Just under 3 seconds off of that state cut. Let's see if we can get these boys going here. Looks like John Thrall about to challenge him. And first 50, it's going to be Robbins first to the wall.
First 50, Scott Robbins is first, John Thrall not too far behind him, and Pablo Nieto not too far behind those two.
219.29.
With 100 down and 100 left to go, Scott Robbins is still in the lead with John Thrall behind him and Pablo Nieto in third.
All boys are still looking strong.
$150 down and 50 left. Scott Robbins is still in the lead. John Thrall bringing up the
Pace for second.
and Pablo Nieto in third.
Reminder, the senior state cut time is a 219.29. Scott Robbins won that event, followed by John Thrall, and Pablo Nieto got third. Good job, boys.
The next event for tonight is event 53, the girls 12 and under 200-yard freestyle. In the B final, we have Tegan Werner for Duneland in lane 1, Ava Nordyke for Highland in lane 2, Katie Castle for the Waves in lane 3, Leilani Piceno from Highland in lane 4, Megan Zolvinsky from LaPorte in lane 5, Appleville and Pando from Munster in lane 6, Lila Gilles from LaPorte in lane 7, and Dana McQuarters from LaPorte in lane 8. The age group state cut for this event is a 210.59. After the first 50, Leilani's in the lead. $100 down and $100 left. Leilani's still in first, with Megan second and Tegan Werner in third. Coming into the 150, Leilani's still in first.
Megan is catching up to her to try to get first too.
In lane number 5.
All the girls are still looking pretty strong at this point. Let's see who's going to pull out the win. Leilani gets first in the B final, with Megan getting second and Tegan Werner getting third.
Next up, we have the A final for this event.
Heat number 2, girls 200-yard freestyle in lane 1.
In lane 1, Braylee Brown from Duneland. Lane 2, Miata Henderson from Duneland. Lane 3, Ari Nelson from the Waves. Lane 4, Emma Krask from Valpo. Lane 5, Emily Van Stolas from Highland. Lane 6, Mary Elizabeth Cespedes from Valpo. Lane 7, Raylan Miller from Lowell. And in lane 8, Grace Stymack from Crown Point. Emma Krask in lane 4 got the age group state qualifying time this morning. Let's see if anybody else can join her.
You want to do this next year? She'll do it for state. Are you going to state?
I'm going to state.
You'll probably do divisional.
The age group state cut time in this event is a 2:10.59.
Emma Kresak in lane 4 made the state age group state cut this morning.
Girls are all pretty neck and neck after the first 50.
Looks like the outside over there.
Emily Van Stolas is in first.
The other girls are not far behind her.
Van Solis from Holland coming out aggressive in this 210.59. Cespedes moving up in lane 6. Emma Kresak in lane 4 taking over the lead.
It's a close race to get first, but Emily Van Stolas still holds the lead.
With 100 left to go.
Yards to go.
50 left. Let's see if any of the girls can get under the state cut time of 2:10.59.
Emma Krask is in the lead with Emily Van Stolas and Ari Nelson not too far behind her. And Emma Krask pulls out the lead. Mary Elizabeth Cespedes is second, and Ari Nelson gets third.
Both the first and second place finishers got the age group state cut time. Congrats, girls.
Up next is event 54, boys 12 and under 200-yard freestyle.
Heat 1. Mr. Referee.
Your B final swimmers include Landon Whistler from Highland, J.R. Sanchez from Highland, Aiden Gubbins from Crown Point, Leon Gubbins from Crown Point, Landon Schmel from Valpo, Carter Trippier from Crown Point, Roberto Smiralenti from LaPorte, and Otto Wildheart from LaPorte.
Age group state cut time in this event is a 2:10.99.
In the lead after the first 50 is Landon Schmel. With 100 down and 100 left, Landon's still in the lead, with Aiden and Liam not too far behind him.
With a 50 left to go, Landon is still in the lead with Liam Gubbins close behind him for second. It's on.
And finishing first for the boys 12 and under 200 freestyle is Landon Schmel. Leon Gubbins gets second, and Carter Trippier gets third.
Next up, we have the A final for the boys 12 and under 200 free. Your top 8 finalists for the A final are Jonah Lee from Valpo, Benny Torres from Munster, Caden DeSmet from Valpo, George Patterson from Valpo, Andy Zhang from Munster, Miles Sark from Mako, Cal Bowman from Lake Central, and Freddie Robinson from Highland. This morning, 3 swimmers were under the age group state cut time of 2:10.99.
Let's see if anyone else can join these boys. After the first 50, Caden DeSmet's in first, with Benny Torres not too far behind him. DeSmet continues to have the lead, but
several swimmers are close behind him for second.
Caden DeSmet in lane
With a 50 to go, Caden DeSmet still in the lead. George Patterson in third, and Benny Torres George Patterson's in second. Benny Torres is in third.
Just a reminder, the age group state cut time in this event is 2:10.99.
Coming home here, we need lane 2 to make this cut. Can we see a 43.48 or faster? I believe we can. Your winner DeSmet in lane 3, also under the
Your winner for that heat is Caden DeSmet. Benny Torres gets second, and George Patterson gets third.
All three boys were under the age group state qualifying time.
Next event is event 55, the girls 14 and under 200-yard freestyle. Your B final swimmers includes Maya Furledge in lane 1 from Lake Central, Zoe Johnston in lane 2 from Portage, Lexi Lorino in lane 3 from Duneland, Edie Patterson in lane 4 from Valpo, Jory Irving in lane 5 from Valpo, Ruby Monroe in lane 6 from Lowell, Allison Cicero in lane 7 from Crown Point, and Lauren Miskowitz from LaPorte in lane 8. And the lead right now is Edie Patterson.
Age group state cut time in this event is a 2:01.29.
Leader right now is Lexi Lorino. With the 50 left, Lexi's still in the lead, but Zoe Johnston's not that far behind her. Coming into the flags to take the win is Lexi Lorino. Zoe Johnson gets second.
Edie Patterson gets third in that heat. Next up, we'll have the A final.
In lane 1 from Munster Swim Club, Angelica Raznowski.
In the A final, we have Angelica Raznowski from Munster, Taylor Hadley from Portage, Kylie LaChapelle from Crown Point, Andrea Grash from Valpo, Kaya Cooper from LaPorte, Emily Glass from Portage, Mary Buck from Munster, and Lillian Cook from the Waves. Age group state cut time in this event is a 2:01.29. This morning, Andrea Grass achieved that time. Let's see if anybody else can get it tonight.
From the Waves Swim Club, Lillian Cook. As referee. Valpo's Andrea Grace made the state cut this morning of 2:04. 201.29.
After the first 25, Kylie LaChapelle looks like she's taking a strong lead.
Your early leader
After the first 50, it's Kylie LaChapelle, but that far behind her is Mary Buck in lane 7.
Once again, the state cut 201.5. Looks like Grace from Valparaiso.
Halfway through, Kylie LaChapelle's still in first. Andrea Grash right behind her, and Kaya Cooper behind Andrea.
Just a reminder, age group state cut time in this event is a 201.29.
Kylie LaChapelle looks to be looking really good going into the last 50 of this 200 free.
Kaya Cooper has the lead now with Kylie not far behind and Andrea in a close third.
Your times this morning, 2:00, 2:02, and 2:03.
Let's see if anybody can get the state cut.
It's Kaya Cooper from LaPorte.
Winner of the girls A final is going to be Kaya Cooper finishing first, Andrea Grash finishing second, and Kylie LaChapelle finishing third.
Good job, girls.
Boys 14 and under 200-yard freestyle, event 56, heat 1, Mr. Referee.
Our next event is going to be event 54, the boys 14 and under 200-yard freestyle.
In the water for our B final, in lane 3 we have Jamie Briggs from Highland, Ashton Statsko in lane 4 from Duneland, and in lane 5 Grant Olson from LaPorte. Age group state cut time in this event is a 1:56.09.
Looks like all three boys are neck and neck with just a 50 down.
After the first 100, Grant Olson is in the lead.
Just a 50 left, Grant Olson continues to be in the lead, with Ashton behind him and Jamie behind him.
Well, 10 yards to go. Olsen over there in lane 5 has 2:16.19 this morning.
And the winner for the boys 14 and under 200-yard freestyle B final is Grant Olson. Ashton touched second, and Jamie touched third.
Championship final 8 in lane 1, Lake Central, Thomas Tinsley. Lane 2 for Walter.
Our A final for the boys 14 and under, 200-yard freestyle includes in lane 1, Thomas Tinsley from Lake Central, Walter Colton from Lowell in lane 2, Jake Taylor from Highland in lane 3, Isaac Martin from Munster in lane 4, Colin Gingrich from Crown Point in lane 5, Ethan Whiteman from Portage in lane 6, Ethan Whistler from Highland in lane 7, and Aiden McKenzie from Valpo in lane 8.
Age group state cut time in this event is a 1:56.09.
Heat sheets for coaches are available at the scratch table. State cut this event 156.09. That's 156.09. First to the wall,
Isaac Martin still in the lead after the first 50. Isaac Martin continues to have the lead halfway through this 200, but Jake Taylor's not too far behind him.
Halfway through that race, Martin's still holding on to 29 on that 50. He'll be another 29 minutes. He's going to break that 156.09 barrier. Needs to be 127 and change here.
With a 50 left, Isaac's still in the lead. Let's see if he can get that state cut of a 156.09. And Isaac Martin finishes first. The real question is, does he get that state cut? Gingrich finishes second and Taylor finishes third, but Isaac does not get that state cut.
Still an awesome swim by all the boys in the A final.
Congrats.
Next up, we have event 57, the girls open 200 freestyle. For the B final in this event, in lane 3, we have Hannah Letney from Valpo. Lane 4, Allie Burris from Munster. Lane 5, Catherine Link from the Waves. And in lane 6, Morgan Heggie from Crown Point.
Your senior state cut for the girls' 200-yard freestyle is a 159.89. Girls are looking pretty good after the first 75 of this 200 free.
Allie Burris is in the lead after the first 100. With a 50 left, Allie Burris is still holding on to the lead.
Coming into the finish here, it's going to be
And Allie Burris finishes first in her heat.
Catherine Link got second.
8.70.
And Hannah Letney finishes third.
Morgan Hegge's looking strong on her last 25 of her 200.
Morgan Hegge finishes fourth with a really good time.
Congrats, girls.
Your A final heat for the girls' open 200-yard freestyle includes Morgan Gear in lane 1 from Duneland, Shannon McCall in lane 2 from Valpo, Janine Holloworth in lane 3 from Valpo, Samantha Buffano in lane 4 from Munster, Hannah Robbins in lane 5 from Munster, Emma Barr in lane 6 from Crown Point, Evelyn Uloa from Crown Point in lane 7, and Penny Lawrence, from Duneland in lane 8.
Senior state cut time in this event is a 1:59.89.
At the first 50, Hannah Robbins is in the lead.
27.8 for 30 points from here on out to make the state time of 1:59.89.
All the girls are still looking pretty strong going into their 100. Hannah Robbins is still in the lead, but Janine Holloworth is not too far behind her.
30.7 on that split. We need to be 30 point low if we're going to make that 1:59.89.
Hannah Robbins looks to be holding strong, but Janine Holloworth keeps closing the gap.
Robbins hold on to the lead here in lane 5, trying to push down more here.
Just a reminder, senior state cut time in this event is a 1:59.89.
Lane 2. 3 girls vying for it coming home here. Their times this morning 2:02, 2:03, and 2:04 respectively. It's going to be Robbins.
And your winner for the A final of the girls 200 freestyle relay is Hannah Robbins, with Janine Holloworth finishing second and Shannon McCall finishing third.
Event 58, boys, 200-yard freestyle.
Next up, we have our last event of the evening, event 58, the boys open 200 freestyle. There are 3 swimmers competing in the B final tonight. In lane 3, Matthew Dumsky from Crown Point. Lane 4, Colin Aletsik from Crown Point. And in lane 5, Pablo Nieto from Crown Point.
In the water in lane number 3 from Crown Point, Matthew Dumsky. Lane 4 from Crown Point, Colin Aletsik. In lane 5 from Crown Point, Pablo Nieto.
First at the 50, we have Matthew Dumsky with Colin not too far behind him and Pablo not too far behind Colin.
Senior state cut time in this event is a 1:48.89.
Colin Aletsik in the lead right now, Matthew Dumsky in second and Pablo in third.
201.44.
Colin continues to further his lead in this 200 freestyle. Matthew Dumsky in second, and Pablo Nieto in second, and Matthew Dumsky in third.
It's time 201.44. Trying to get under 2 minutes here.
Colin wins the B final for the boys 200 freestyle. Pablo gets second and Matthew gets third. All right, your A final for the event 58 boys 200-yard freestyle is Matt Jasek in lane 1 for Lake Central, Kyle Seward from Valpo in lane 2, Ricky Dameron from Highland in lane 3, Eric Tinsley from Lake Central in lane 4, Gabriel Eschbach from Duneland in lane 5, Ezra Bonilla from Highland in lane 6, Scott Robbins from Munster in lane 7, and Jackson Smith from Crown Point in lane 8. Reminder that the senior state cut for the boys 200-yard freestyle is a 1:48.89.
This morning, Eric Tinsley was about a second off the cut. Let's see if he can get it tonight.
Senior state cut in this event, 149.89.
Boys are off to a great start with everyone looking neck and neck.
Under a second off of that cut. Also, Gabriel Eschbach with Duke with 150.49. Taking it out early on.
50 down, Ricky is in the lead with Jack Tinsley not too far, and Gabriel Eschbach is third.
Eric Tinsley in the lead after the first 100.
Tinsley with a nice split there. 27.24. He likes to build into these races on 52.1. Needs to hold 28 here. He's going to go at 148.89. Coming out with a nice third 50 here. Going to be under 28 on this 50.
Jack Tinsley is taking the lead.
We need at least a 29 flat or better to make
Eric Tinsley, excuse me.
48.89. We need to go 28 here. 28.58 or better. 28.58 or better on board to make this senior state cut. He's got some legs left.
Tinsley wins the event with Gabriel getting second and Ricky in third. Eric also got the senior state cut time in that event. Congrats, boys. We're now going to do our last awards presentation of the night for the breaststroke and 200 freeze.
Boys, you may swim down in this competition for. Boys, you just finished the race. The pool is open for warm down, at least till we start the awards. Over in the awards staging area, we'll need the 12 and under boys and girls for the 50-yard breaststroke. 12 and under girls and boys for the 50-yard breaststroke should be in the awards staging area. Followed by Nicholas who swam the 200 breaststroke. Girls and boys, 14 and under.
Don't go back to the scoreboard.
All right, here come our event 47, our girls 12 and under 50-yard breaststroke. In 8th place, Ava Nordike from Highland. 7th place, Lila Gillespie from LaPorte. 6th place, Erin White from Highland. 5th place, Julia Foster from Valparaiso. Amy Mao from Munster. In 4th place, Braylee Brown from Dunland in 3rd, and a tie for 1st place between Tegan Werner from Dunland and Alexa Smith from Lake Central. Congrats, girls.
We have a tie for first place. Winning time is 36.46.
Next up, we'll have the awards for event 48, the boys 12 and under 50-yard breaststroke.
Event 48, Walter boys, 50-yard breaststroke in 8th place, Phillips and Kennedy. 7th place, Public Central Anthony Rodriguez.
In 8th place, Ian Kennedy from Valpo. 7th place, Anthony Rodriguez from Lake Central. 6th place, William Tarrin from Crown Point. 5th place, Hashan Karate from Valpo. 4th place, Rowan Plants from Lowell. 3rd place, Freddie Robinson from Highland. Your runner-up is Cade Kennedy from Valpo. And the divisional champion was Cal Bowman from Lake Central. Both Cal and Cade achieved the age group state cut time. Good job, boys.
And Boys, our next award is the girls. 14 under 200-yard breaststroke. In 8th place from Heidelberg Games School Club, Aaron White. In 7th place,
Here comes event 49, the girls 14 and under 200-yard breaststroke. In 8th place, we have Aaron White from Highland. 7th place from Crown Point, Bella Newt. 6th place from Lowell, Jamie Baker. 5th place from Highland, Anna Elsiver. In 4th place, Maya Ferlege from Lake Central. 3rd place, Angela Reznikowski from Munster. 2nd place, Anne Marie from Duneland. And your girls 14 and under 200-yard breaststroke champion is Lexi Lorino from Duneland Swim Club. Congrats, girls.
congratulations, ladies.
Next up, we'll have the awards for event 50, the boys 14 and under 200-yard breaststroke. In 8th place, Jamie Briggs from Highland. 7th place, Will Fairbrain from Duneland. 6th place, Ashton Statsko from Duneland. 5th place, Walter Colton from Lowell. 4th place, Andy Dyba from Crown Point. 3rd place, Abbas Hakim from LaPorte. Runner-up, Aiden McKenzie from Valpo. And the champion in this event was Brandon Oganovich from Munster. Congrats, boys.
236.03, Munster Club, Brandon Oganovich. Congratulations, boys. Our next set of awards will be presented for event 51, girls 200 breaststroke. In 3rd place, Winston Alley. In 2nd place, Morgan Gear.
Now we have our awards for event 51, the girls 200-yard breaststroke. In 3rd place, we have Allie Hoover from Crown Point. 2nd place, Morgan Gear from Duneland Swim Club. And your girls open 200-yard breaststroke champion is Ellie Harkema from Lake Central. Congrats, girls.
Congratulations, ladies. Your next set of awards is the boys 200 breaststroke. Finishing in 3rd place, boys Pablo Nieto.
The A finalists for the boys 200 breaststroke are in 3rd place, Pablo Nieto from Crown Point. Runner-up, John Thrall from Lake Central. And your champion is Scott Robbins from Munster. Congrats, boys.
Congratulations, boys. All participants who have a 200 freestyle today will be heading over to the awards staging area. 200 freestyle today. All ages will be over at the awards staging area. Our next set of awards will be presented to event 53 girls under 200-yard freestyle.
Our awards are now for event 53, the girls 12 and under 200-yard freestyle.
In 7th place from Crown Point Club, Grace Seaman.
In 8th place from Duneland Swim Club, Braylee Brown. In 7th place from Crown Point, Grace Stimack. In 6th place from Lowell Dolphins is Raylyn Miller. In 5th place, from Duneland is Maeda Henderson. 4th place from Highland is Emily Bensolas. 3rd place from the Waves is Ari Nelson. 2nd place from Valparaiso is Mary Elizabeth Cespedes. And your girls 12 and under 200-yard freestyle champion is Emma Crash from Valparaiso Swim Club. Congratulations, girls.
Both Emma and Mary Elizabeth got the age group state cut in that event.
Congratulations, ladies. Our next set of awards, boys 12 and under 200-yard freestyle. Finishing in 8th place from Highland Hurricanes Swim Club, Freddie Robinson III. 7th place from Valparaiso Swim Club, Jonah Lee.
Next up, we have the top 8 finishers for the boys 12 and under 200 free. 8th place, Freddie Robinson from Highland. 7th place, Jonah Lee from Valpo. 6th place, Cal Bowman from Lake Central. 5th place, Andy Zhang from Munster. 4th place, Miles Sark from Mako. 3rd place was George Patterson from Valpo. Your runner-up was Benny Torres from Munster. And the champion in the 200 free was Caden DeSmet from Valpo. Caden, Benny, and George all got the age group state cut time in that event. Good job, boys.
And your championship with a time of 207.71, Valparaiso Swim Club, Caden DeSmet. Congratulations to our 12 and under boys, top 8 finisher.
We now have the awards for event 55, girls 14 and under, 200-yard freestyle. In 8th place, we have Lillian Cook from the Waves. 7th place, Emily Glass from Portage. 6th place, Taylor Hadley from Portage. 5th place, Angelica Rezenkowski from Munster. 4th place, Mary Buck from Munster. 3rd place, Kylie LaChapelle from Crown Point. 2nd place, Andrea Grash from Valparaiso. And in 1st place, Kaya Cooper from LaPorte.
Good job, girls.
In 2nd place from Valparaiso Swim Club, Andrea Grace. And your champion from the Fort Community Children's Swim Team at a time of 202.28, Kaya Cooper. Congratulations to our 14 and under girls, 200 freestyle top 8 finishers. Next set of awards, boys 14 and under, 200-yard freestyle top 8 finishers. Finishing in 8th place from Valparaiso Swim Club, Aiden McKenzie. And 7th place from Highland Hurricanes Swim Club, Ethan.
Here are your top 8 finishers for event 56, the boys 13-14 200 free. In 8th place, Aiden McKenzie from Valpo. 7th place, Ethan Weisler from Highland. 6th place, Walter Cotlin from Lowell. 5th place, Thomas Tinsley from Lake Central. 4th place, Ethan Whiteman from Portage. 3rd place, Jake Taylor from Highland. Your runner-up was Colin Gingrich from Crown Point, and the divisional champion was Isaac Martin from Munster. Good job, boys.
Isaac Your next set of awards goes
Top 8 finishers in the girls 200-yard freestyler are in 8th place, Evelyn Ulola from Crown Point, 7th place, Penny Lawrence from Dunlin, 6th place, Morgan Gear from Dunlin, 5th place, Samantha Buffano from Munster, 4th place, Emma Barr from Crown Point, 3rd place went to Shannon McCall from Valpo, Janine Hollworth from Valpo was your runner-up, and the champion was Hannah Robbins from Munster. Good job, girls.
Here are your top 8 finishers for event 58, the boys 200-yard freestyle. In 8th place, Scott Robbins from Munster Swim Club. In 7th place, Kyle Stewart from Valparaiso. In 6th place, Ezra Bonillo from the Highland Hurricanes. 5th place, Matt Jasek from Lake Central. 4th place, Jackson Smith from Crown Point. 3rd place, Ricky Dameron from Highland. 2nd place, Gabrielle Eschbach from Duland. And in 1st place, Eric Tinsley from Lake Central. Eric also got the state cut in the senior state cut in that event. Congrats, all 8 boys.
And your champion of the senior state time of 147.99 from the Lake Central Barracudas, Eric Tinsley.
Thank you for joining us this evening. We will see you tomorrow for the 10 and under finals. Thank you.